Good morning, folks. Good morning. Welcome back to Scotland. Welcome back to -7 it is today. So we've gone from 25 degrees sitting outside for breakfast every morning to -7 this morning. Defrosting the car. I'm full of the cold because I've gone from the heat to the cold so quick. Sore throat. It's not COVID though. I've tested for COVID. It's just so cold. So I'm trying to defrost the car at the minute because it's been sitting here all week. I didn't actually put it in my garage, which was a bit silly. But anyway, the road is like a sheet of ice. So I'm going to have to take my time going down the street here onto the main road. Hopefully the main roads will be fine. There's loads of snow in the hills. I'm dying to go up to the hills, but the roads are just so bad, folks. There's people getting stuck and whatever, so it's just not worth it. So I'm going to head into Dundee. I've not been into Dundee for a long time. Check out the Christmas festivities. I'm going to check it out. And I might even go to Tim Hortons. You might have seen Jag's video. He rated it okay. So we'll go past Tim Hortons and see how busy it is, and might head in for a coffee and even something to eat. So let's wait for this to defrost, and we'll head into Dundee. The ice is actually inside the car, folks. That's how cold it is. So another few minutes, hopefully it will defrost. Dance. So why on records, is it records? You still say records? Music, songs, do they say dance instead of dance? Because you say you're going to go dancing. I'm going to dance. I'm not going to dance. Dance. Let's go dancing. So why on music is it always dance rather than dance? If you get my drift. Seabraze lift going up on the Seabraze bridge. Not been here for ages. No trains on today, folks, because there's yet another strike. So today the striking people are the nurses and the railway workers. Strikes everywhere today. Look how beautiful Dundee looks in the sun, in the winter sun. I need to watch not to deck it down here, the frosty pavements. Right, I've got to climb all these stairs. So today we've got 2 t-shirts on, a weird fish jumper and a jacket today, folks. And I think it's just about right, warm enough without being too hot or too cold. Right, let's try these stairs. I love these photographs here, folks, opposite the Winterfest. It's Dundee from the air by drones, but some brilliant pictures over the city. Winterfest, folks, closed. Right, we wandered around the city centre there. So I bought a belt from my work trousers and some coleslaw from the coleslaw shop, Coleslaw World. So yeah, first time in Dundee city centre for a while. Had the city square, or kind of, well, it's like a kind of festive square, but wasn't really much in it apart from curling. And I noticed a few of the shops have shut down. Mostly cafes and bars, which is about, I suppose, half of the course. Excuse me, folks. Right, head back now via the Whale, back to the car. And I thought these would all be iced up, folks. Looks like a wee bit of ice here. Looks like a bit of an ice rink though. Here's the whale. But we're going to have a wee listen. I love the whale noises there. Very atmospheric. Right, let's go have a look at the Dundee beach. Right, is the Dundee beach frosty or is that just the colour off the sand? What do you think? I think it's just the colour of the sand. There's actually a wee bit of heat in that sun, folks. It's actually quite nice. As I say, it's now plus 3 degrees, which is a total heat wave. Oh, it's nice. Nice bit of sun. I will see the V&A signs all iced up. I see a lot of ice in the water there beside the Discovery. Right, that was we dawned around Dundee, folks. Yeah, it's actually turned out to be a really nice day now. It's up to 5 degrees now. It's a total heat wave. I've had to take my jacket off, so I've only got my 3 layers on now. So let's head back towards Arbroath, go for a wee scoot down there, see what's happening, and then we'll head home, folks. So Sunday now, on to Sunday. So I've been sitting in waiting for Jag to call. He messaged me last night to say, I'll text you tomorrow or do something. So got the usual message. Oh, I'm just going to stay in and chill. So anyway, folks, today's highlight is now going to be, wait for this, this is the best one ever. The highlight of today is going to be going to buy a baked potato. That's the highlight of my Sunday, do you believe it? Going to get a baked potato for tea now, honest to God. How sad is my life? No, I'm only kidding. I've got to go up, get a few bits of Christmas, believe it or not. I'll have my usual trip to Johns Haven stores hopefully next Friday or Saturday, for Christmas. And yeah, today I've got to get a few bits of Montrose, so I'm going up there anyway, and we'll check out the weather. It's quite stormy out there again today. We're going to have a heat wave though next week. It's going up back to 12 degrees. I think it's up to about 5 today. But we'll head up to Montrose. Actually, we'll go and get a Starbucks. We'll go for a drive-through Starbucks. Yes. And a baked potato. Sorry, folks. Couldn't stop laughing there. And then got to be back for 3 because we're going to watch the World Cup final. It is Argentina versus La France. So hopefully, actually, I don't really like both teams, but Argentina's got to win, don't they? Argentina's got to win just for Messi to be get his kind of lifelong ambition, winning the World Cup. So yeah, got to be back for 3 o'clock. So we're going up to, I think we're watching that in Carnoustie actually. I'm not actually 100% sure yet. So it is 11 o'clock just now. So let's go and get back before 3. Right, we're going to go and sit in again, folks. See if there's any sausage butties today and a cappuccino. Let's go and give Starbucks its second review. I think it's going to be difficult getting out, folks, because the car park's like ice. Montrose Starbucks. There you go, folks. There's a big massive sign. So what do I think on the second visit? I'll tell you in a second. Right, second review of Montrose Starbucks. So I went in rather than driving through because it looked really quiet. So I went in. There's only 2 people in the whole place, folks. So a lot calmer than last time. And I thought that, obviously, because the first time I came, it was just new. So I went in, far better experience. Where's the camera on this thing? That side. Yeah, that side. Far better experience. Served straight away. yeah, very pleasant, fine, typical Starbucks. Now, I've got to moan about something, obviously, so I'm going to moan about that Starbucks have taken away the mugs now, and they just give you plastic cups. Even when you sit in, it's plastic cups, so that's a bit disappointing. I used to love the big mugs you used to get. And the price, I've got a sausage butty and a cappuccino regular, £8.20. Is that not awful dear? I'm sure last time it was only about £6.20, so that's like £2 more than normal. So that seems expensive. But anyway, it is what it is, I suppose, folks. So I was taking my coffee away because it's quite a big one. But yeah, that's only complaint, the price. So as much as Tim Hortons was awful, the prices were so much better at Tim Hortons. So Tim Hortons deserves a second try because the prices are brilliant, and we'll go when it calms down a bit. Actually, I think Jag's going there today. He messaged me to say he might be going to TH, which I take it as Tim Hortons. So we'll see what he says. But yeah, Starbucks is getting a bit pricey, folks. It's only going to be a once in every month treat now. But anyway, let's go and get the baked potato. Yes! This is what's been happening, folks. There's ice there, and then there's water freezing on top of the ice, which is why it's been so slippy. But anyway, we're heading down the beach just for a bit. Montrose Beach. It is so stormy down here. I've got the mic on, but it is really windy. Things are kind of shut off because of the storm and the weather. Still not been in there yet. That trail pavilion always looks really nice. Right, let's try and negotiate this road without getting knocked over. Now, this is the problem you have, folks, with Montrose Beach, is when the tide's kind of in, you can't really get past this bit here. I think the tide is going out, so I can maybe try and risk it, but it looks a bit wet. I've only got my trainers on actually today, so let's go down a bit and have a look. I'll do a bit of dune climbing to get a better view. There is one surfer in the sea, but I think he's struggling a bit. Right, I'm just going to walk along here. This takes you onto the golf course, but I don't think there's anybody playing. Well, I haven't said that. Looks like there's a couple of people playing today. Mad. On a day like this, the ball will go for miles. And we'll go down as far as we can go. Right, this is the golf course that's fading away into the seas with erosion, folks. Oh, sorry about the camera shaking. It's just so windy. This is the one that's kind of like, oh, the sand blowing in my face. We'll go along a bit. There'll be a viewpoint at the end here. And these dunes are unsuitable because of erosion. Now there are two golfers out there, so I'm not sure if they're coming up this way. So down the end here, there's a thing called Coast Snap, where you're meant to kind of take regular pictures off the actual coast, and it shows you how much erosion's gone on, and it's crazy, folks. The difference, I'll show you, just to give you an idea of the scale of the erosion here. Snap here, you put your camera there, but look at the erosion here. These dunes used to be out into the kind of halfway. Look at them, they're just all totally eroded away. So the golf course is eventually going to be in the sea. Right, I bet the waterfall that's inside us today is pretty awesome, but let's just get down the road to it. There's a surfer. There he is. Or she is. Yeah, folks, it's quite sad to see this erosion. So I think in about 10 years, this is just the golf course. Well, half the golf course will be in the sea. They've had to remove 2 of the holes already, I think further down. Because where we used to drive or tee off, you can't go there anymore. It looks like the surfer has actually given up. He's dragging his board back along the beach. That's just been kind of wheeked out a bit more. Yeah, very quiet here today though, folks. I'm actually quite surprised, because even it's a Sunday and it's not so nice day, there's always people out and about, unless people are away Christmas shopping. I bet when I go to Tesco's to get my baked potato, that it's absolutely heaving, I bet you. Let's hope I don't fall this time. Last time I went to Tesco's in the car park, I fell
I walked into a tow bar and actually decked it. So fingers crossed today, no falling. I'm going to watch the surfer for a bit just in case he goes back in. It's not quite as good as Tenerife, folks, but it's the next best thing we've got here. Remember, if anybody is watching this from Montrose, there's actually Rouge Leap right in the middle there. If you know anybody that's got keys for the church steeple that can get us up the top, I know we can get up there because I have seen pictures of other people. Can you please drop us a comment and tell us how we can get up there? Right in the middle of the picture there's Links Park, home of Montrose FC. Not actually too sure how they're doing at the minute. And there's the golf course. 2 golf courses here. Broomy and the championship course. Well, I think it's a championship course. Played the Broomy many a time. Not for a while though. Right, we're just walking along a bit, folks, to get a better angle along here of the erosion. There's little Robin came to visit there. See if he comes back. So here we go. Again, excuse the wobbly camera. This is where it's all happening, folks, along here. So you see big ones hanging off like this. That big bit there's where to go next. That big chunk, look. And there's a bit down there. It's just obviously just fallen off. But you can see all the bits of grass, look. It's all kind of fallen off, so the sand's blowing on my face. Oh dear folks, sorry about all this. But you can actually see why they won't let you walk along the edge of the cliff, because you can see it's just hanging. I don't know if you can see it in the camera there, but if you're walking along the very edge, it could just cave right in. There's bits all over the place. I'll go further up as well just to show you. But if you're not paying attention, the cliff will just fade and not fade away, but just drop right in front of you. Here's another example. And there, folks, look, that'll just kind of, if you walk on that, that'll just cave in. As you can see all the way back there. All the edges sticking out. It's the sand, folks. The sand sprayed right in your face. It's stinging. Great though. It's wonderful. This wire thing, folks. So this is my homemade mic, which I have to put on when it's windy. Otherwise, all you hear is wind noise. Actually, all you might hear is wind noise on this anyway. I'm not too sure. You never know till you get home if it's actually recorded or not. So it's funny colours today, though. It's like, I don't know, very pinky kind of colours today. As the sun just kind of popped out a little bit. So much for this 13 degrees. I think it's maybe tomorrow or the next day we'll get the shorts back on again. I'm off on Tuesday, so see what the weather's doing then, folks. Right, back down the dunes we go. You could see how windy it is with the grass blowing about there, look.
Right, baked potatoes bought, some shopping bought. Now, am I turning into a grumpy old man, folks? But everything in the shops, expiry date's like in 2 days' time. I mean, everything like prawn cocktails and saucy things and sausages, all the meats and everything's just like, nothing expires after Christmas. Do people just freeze everything? Is that what they do? Even trifles and stuff like that? I don't understand it.
Don't understand it. Can somebody tell me? Can you freeze a trifle? Can you freeze prawn cocktails? Can you freeze... I know you can freeze, like, obviously sausages and stuff, but it just seems bizarre, folks. Everything, and I mean everything. I think I found one thing that expired after the 26th of December. Everything else expires before. I don't understand it, folks, but people are buying stuff, so where do they put it? Anyway, I've got some stuff that will keep us going for a month. Let's head back. The World Cup's on in 1 hour.